Hey guys, so today I want to talk about weed or cannabis or however you want to call it. So, yeah, let me start off with I have a lot of experience with weed. I smoke a long time now. I want to stop, I will stop. I have literally like one joint here and I will like leave it for good, I tell you. So, I started weed basically out of pure pressure. Yeah. So, you know the classic story. Some people did it, and of course I had to do it. So it was the cool kids, And I remember fondly, to be honest, my first joint. Crazy story. I will not like tell the whole thing. I will just, it was real fun. It was like a nice feeling. It was like a new feeling for me. I was pretty young, pretty impressionable. So yeah, and I stayed with it. It always like lifts up like the weights of your shoulders and makes you relax way better than alcohol. At least for me, for example, I cannot drink alcohol. I will start fighting. I will say things that are not quite nice. I will do things that are not. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not made for alcohol. But it's okay. I don't. Not everybody has to drink alcohol. But the thing is with weed and the difference like alcohol, of course, alcohol is like the more shit thing. There is nothing to say. It will fuck up your life way more in a way short time and way harder to recover from. The thing with weed is it's fucking you up mentally, and you will not notice it for a long time. At least for me, it was like this. I'm a pretty self-observant guy, so I notice like I would notice. So yeah, I'm coming off the point again. So weed makes you dull. It makes you a little bit slow, a little bit dumb, and if you got like social anxiety and shit, it will make this. I cannot go out, meet with people. I cannot go take the call. I cannot open the door. Way worse in my opinion because it's a mood enhancer most of the time. So of course it'll make you way more relaxed usually. But if you're high and you get stressed with social anxiety, for example, you get stressed in this situation, by the way, it will feel even worse than it did before. And I'm telling you, it's like not smoking or like only a few weeks in, a few days, maybe a few months. I will always tell them to stop it, because the risk of getting a psychosis is not as low as people think. A lot of people I know went to the psychiatry, because the weed like fucked up their head finally, and of course you could say, these people had some problems beforehand, but it was not as bad, and sometimes things only break out if you take some things, like weed, for example, or you are too drunk and you get the alcohol induced psychosis. But yeah, and also like in a silent way, it takes time, as I will tell you. Yeah, you will not notice it because it goes slowly. Things with alcohol, you will notice pretty quickly that you're fucked up and you will feel pretty shitty after some time. You will feel real bad. So, yeah. Next thing is, weed will. Depends where you are. Here, like for 1 gram, you pay like around $11, like $10. Depends how good the weed is. The median income here is like 2K, but the expenses and everything, you will be left with like free to spend with around like 500 euros. But you need clothes and shit, and you need some food, and yeah, expenses. A lot of people they will like they rather don't, they rather not will buy food instead of like they will buy the weed with their money and go to sleep hungry. Yeah, it's it's real shit too. And the next thing, what because we're talking of the food and shit. At first, it will make you really hungry, I'll tell you. But for me and most people I know, after years and years and years and years of smoking and the endless parade of joints, you will notice you will not feel hungry anymore if you smoke, you know. So you'll get skinny as shit too, and like smoke fuck with your skin, it will fuck with your. Uh, it's not healthy if you smoke it. If you take the edibles, it may be a little bit better, but still it'll fuck with your mind. But at least it'll like leave the body alone. But if you eat too much edibles, you will still have like the green stomach, as what we call it here. You know, when you smoke too much and you wake up and the first thing you could do is puke. It's mostly because of the weed, you know. Yeah. Also, it'll fuck up your sleep. It will fuck up your sleep badly. If you smoke, do not smoke straight after waking up, and don't smoke before you go to sleep. Okay, you will be fucked up. You cannot sleep it out anymore, and you will be in a bad mood if you don't smoke it in the morning. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's still an addiction, you know, but it will not kill you. It will not kill you, but it also will like most of the time not ruin your life. Be like way more comfortable with like standing still and not achieving things, not putting you against hardship and shit. You know, you'll be comfortable in your own bubble because the weed will tell you don't need any more, bro. You know, you got me, you can chill, you have food, you have games and shit. But in total, you know, it's not worth it. Of course, you know, everybody should like try it, in my opinion. You know, like not everybody, but you know, most people should try it or do it like maybe once a year. You know, what's really fucking up is like if you smoke every week. And the worst part is if you smoke every day. If you smoke every day, you're deep in the trenches and you have to stop soon. I will tell you. There are some few individuals that, like function pretty well and not be affected at all by it. But I will say around 80% of the people or 90, it will be like it will not help you getting forward in your life. It will put you behind, and it will do it while making you feel pretty good too. So yeah, as I said, you know. So why I want to stop? I noticed in the last few weeks, I respond to anybody. You know, I should be on the board already, but postponed it because some fucking hurricane El Bino super shit that will go down. There's already like some shit going on there as far as I know. All I know is I canceled my thing. I have to cancel my ticket to the USA too. So I'll be waiting until it's like all clear again and go there and do it. Uh, yeah. So I noticed, as I already said, you know, of course, you know, I got a new girlfriend. By the way, I live in if your city's high. Yeah, I got a new girlfriend. That's like one part of it too. But I don't do sports anymore. Like the whole month, I wasn't like the buff dude before, but now I lost like 3 kilos again. You know, but it is also like part fault of it. You know, and yeah. So I just that's it. I will just stop this shit. You know, I'm 26 now. I have to really get bored. I know. I will go working in the mountains or something soon, or wherever you know the cooking life leads me. Yeah, earning some money, yeah, but I will still leave. As soon as they tell me I can go, I will just go. I will just straight up go. Yeah, yeah. Unless, you know, I get the job next to my girlfriend for the next few months, but I don't. Maybe I will see tomorrow, but yeah. Small update, small presentation about my weed opinion. I hope you all are happy and you have a great time. Sorry I didn't like post for 2 months. I have a lot of videos, but most of them are like fucking shit to tell you. So I basically just decided to not upload until like I feel in the mood again or I have something to tell you. It's not like I didn't have something like happening in my life, but yeah. So, anyways, guys, have a nice evening. Bye.